Should you sell your home as is, or should you renovate it and try to get more money? We're gonna get into it in this video. So this is a big topic that's coming out a lot because more and more people are looking to sell their home, and the issue comes into play of, your home needs work or it's outdated. And so should you put the money in to try to get more money, or should you just sell the home as is? Well, let's get one thing out the way. If you've owned your home for years and years and years, let me tell you something. There's a good chance you have a lot of equity in your home because of what the economy and the real estate market has done over the last couple of years, especially after COVID. So you're good to go no matter what as far as that regards. But let's get into a little bit more. So there's three main things you want to look at when you're considering if you want to sell your home as is or if you want to renovate it. And it really depends on your situation. Don't let anybody in real estate tell you this cookie cutter idea or philosophies, because at the end of the day, it's about you, your goals, and what you're trying to accomplish and doing the best with the current situation that you have. So let's get into it. The first thing is money. You gotta look at the money. Number one, do you even have the money to put into the home? Because if you don't have the money to put into the home, then we don't even need to talk about this any further. You need to just sell your house as is and look at how much would you get by selling it at a discount, right? Now, if you have the money to invest into the property, now we got a few more questions we want to ask ourselves, right? How much do I need to invest into the property to get a certain amount? And then how much am I gonna net once we subtract the money that I just put in? When I first got into the industry, guys, I saw realtors tell people, oh, you should put $20,000 into the property, $30,000 into the property or more. And the seller was only getting like $1,000, maybe $3,000 net more by putting in all that money, spending all that time. And it wasn't even worth it, right? And many times they break even or lose money, but no one ever talks about that, right? They just look at the gross, not the net. And so understanding, if I'm gonna put money into the property, I need to be getting an ROI back. If I'm just getting one for one, that's not a good scenario. Typically, when you're renovating a property and you're looking at profit, you wanna get a 2 for 1 back, a 3 for 1 back, right? 1 for 1 sometimes don't make sense, right? Another thing that can help with renovating a property is days on market. Sometimes, for example, putting on granite. Does granite absolutely mean you're gonna get $10,000 more from the appraiser? No, it doesn't, right? Depending on what the comps look like and what's happening in the market. But having granite over your competition may decrease your days on market if you're an investor paying high holding costs or if you're a seller within a certain time frame. Number two, the type of repairs. The type of repairs, it matters, guys. It's one thing if it's just cosmetic repairs like paint and carpet and, things like that. And it's a whole other thing if it's foundation, roof, replace the AC, rewire the whole house. Those are two totally different things, right? So if you have cosmetic repairs that are needed or upgrades, then you can actually still sell it to a homeowner, possibly as is, and not have to put too much money into the home because it's gonna pass loan. The buyers aren't gonna be scared to buy your home. And so it may be worth considering not putting so much money into the home and still getting it sold and just offering a little bit of a discount, right? But if it has major repairs, foundation, roof, and all the things that I mentioned, then your chances of selling it to an owner occupant is unlikely. And so now you're gonna need to sell it to an investor who's gonna want more of a discount, and that's gonna have a bigger impact on your net income so you can weigh the pros and cons. And the third thing, guys, which to me is even more important than money when it comes to our lives, is time. Time, right? Do you have the time, right? Do you have the time to go through a renovation and go through a rehab and manage contractors and do all of that so that you can get more money? If you don't, sell it as is, right? If you do, let's renovate this thing and hopefully you make an extra $5, $10, $20, $50, $100,000 on the property, and it makes it worth your while. And this also goes back to what I was talking about money, where if you're gonna put money into a property and it's gonna take you an extra 4, 5, 6 months to renovate it and sell it, and you're only gonna make an extra $5,000, was it really worth it at that point? And so these are the things that you want to consider when you have a home and you're trying to decide if you should sell it as is or if you should renovate it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Keep following us. We have more great content for you. Hope we'll engage with you soon. Appreciate you.